I've not really talked about Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko's issue, yes, because I was trying to be very sure of what I'm talking about. Yes, let's just be truthful here, not because of who is involved, but because of what is right. Yes. I don't say Regina Daniels has really prepared a lot of us, like in some way or the other, but she is still very much allowed to, pour out his own heart. The husband don't run come social media, come put his own statement. Always wanting to paint the wives a black, but yes, see what the wives doesn't know about. This man is a lawyer, this man is a politician, and this man is a businessman. So he is very, very smart. Somebody that can control all this is obviously very smart. So being around him, you need to be very smart, very calculative, and very respectful. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels issue has been the talk of the town. Like, it's all over the internet, right? But I don't know if they are living the truth because of what is involved or who is involved. Yes, everybody has been expecting something like this to happen, but not exactly this way. So we can remember when the last time Ned Nwoko had issues with his wife Layla. Yes, I will still read out his statement and the statement that Regina Daniels' brother dropped. And the truth here is, it's all looking as if he is using one particular thing to set his wives up whenever they have a domestic issue, thereby closing the fact that he might be a violent person. That is just the honest truth here. This guy is very, very smart. I don't want to come and start analyzing things like very dark man, but it should look like, let's stop being biased. Let's stop being, whenever something happens, we say we talk and we go happen, we talk and we know the expertise. No, let's just analyze this. Regina Daniels is not the first to get married to an old man, right? And she is not going to be the last. The way men are in her DMs already, telling her, come on, I will marry you, I will do this one. It's also the same way women are in Ned's DM, telling him that they are going to make a better wife than Regina Daniels. You see where 6 people go, but you know, be them the same. You still want to enter. I love my women, I love my Nigerian girls. Go ahead, go and see what they saw because of money. After you don't see finish, you come out, come tell us how far. So the same issue of, Regina Daniels taking a substance is what Ned Nwoko used in setting his other wives up. Yes. You know why? And if you look at his family house, you see that he has the custody of all his children. Yes, Ned Nwoko has been recorded of getting married to 6 wives. He is a Muslim and he is entitled to 4 wives, right? So he is officially married to 4 and I think divorced 2. So when he had issues with Layla, that he got the custody of his children, he still came on social media to write a statement that Layla left the children to follow a man. He is always quick to come out and dent the other person's image. Yes, thereby protecting his own image. That is where smartness comes in. Okay, they said Regina Daniels shouldn't drop a statement, this one, that one. Okay, fine. If this lady opts for divorce, guess what? She is definitely going to lose because the husband had already come out to say or claim or whatever he did that his wife is always on a hard substance. And thereby, in fact, this guy is a lawyer. This man is a lawyer. A very intelligent one at that. So he obviously knows what he is doing. I'm not very sure that Regina Daniels is going to opt for divorce, because if she is opting for divorce, she is definitely going to lose a lot. 1, she is going to lose the children. 2, I don't think she has any building, any property on her name. That is one thing. He gives them money a whole lot, but I don't think he buys property on her name, on their names. Yes. Rather, he would buy the property on the children's name. This man is quite very smart. Okay, but I know she might have saved off some money, right? Enough. But you see the lifestyle this man has exposed her to. I'm not sure that anybody can foot that lifestyle again. It go really hard down. It's going to be very hard for her to move on with someone else that is not going to put put up with this lifestyle that Ned Nwoko has exposed her to. That is why you see, even after he accused Layla of cheating, Layla of doing BBL without his knowledge. Yes, Regina Daniels did BBL, right? Okay, so let's just believe that Regina Daniels did the BBL with his knowledge, or I don't know, but I know that Regina Daniels did BBL. So after everything, he got the custody of the children because yes, the children were with him. Layla came back and pleaded with him, and they got back together. That is how she got access back to her children. And yes, I think she had to open a traveling agent, her own personal business, using her children's name. Using her children's name. Since I don't know if it is a rule in the house that as a wife, you cannot have a business of your own. I don't know. Like, if that is the law he passed out in that house. Regina Daniels has a clothing brand, right? But almost everybody has a clothing brand. You need something unique that can, level up to that lifestyle. Which other thing does Regina have aside the clothing brand? And also that she is an actress. And yes, this man used Regina a whole lot for his own benefit, because before getting married to Regina Daniels, I don't think anybody knew him. Yes, he had money, he has everything, he was into politics, but nobody knows about him, not until he got married to Regina Daniels. And I keep saying it, nobody should blame Regina, because the mom is the architect of her problem. The mom is the original person that started off all these things. One, greed didn't let her. Yes, your daughter already has a promising future, which is as bright as a sun. She already has a promising future. That is very glaring, but you said no, you couldn't wait. That is the mother. She couldn't wait for the future to finally actualize. You pushed her into getting married to this man. I don't know if she was paid off. I don't know how Ned convinced this woman, but yes, the both of them were never rich. Regina Daniels and the mom, they were never super rich, right? But they were comfortable. At least they could afford their 3 square meal and extras. They were living very fine, and they had everything they needed, right? Everything was going on well for them, not until Ned came. And the mom had to convince the daughter. Initially, Regina Daniels wasn't happy. We can see from her traditional marriage, she wasn't looking very cheerful. Down to when she started hanging out with a man, they take pictures together, and she crops the man off. Like, I know when the rumor was going on that Regina Daniels is married to Ned Nwoko, so. Well, whenever they go out together on a function, she crops off the man. I think that was the initial stage when she was still contemplating, should I move on or should I run away? Should I move on or should I run away? But the man comes out to the show money. Imagine going out with your husband, then come back. He uses 10M to tell you sorry for the stress. If now you no go collect. Let's be saying the truth here. If now you no go collect, let me say the truth. Me, I will collect. So I think that was when she started summing up courage. Why am I hiding this man? If he is, and like, this man has flown Regina Daniels to plenty countries. Like, the lifestyle he has. I know Regina acquired her BSc outside the country. I don't know the course she studies though. She has her own movie production. Regina Daniels movie production, or Regina Daniel Nwoko movie production. I don't know the name of her movie production here on YouTube, and a lot of it. I think that is just it, and other personal items. If she has other businesses that we don't know, then she decides to keep it private. Yes, personally to herself. So that is just it. Even if she couldn't get businesses for herself, she could have gotten businesses with the name of her children, gotten properties with the name of her children, just in case. But with the way the allegation is going, court can never give those children to her because of the pressing matters at hand. And people are saying that they should report to the NDLE or NDLAE, I don't know, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, about it, because your wife is into something like this and you kept quiet. You call yourself a senator, you call yourself a businessman, you call yourself a lawyer. You are very much aware that this is not allowed in this country and you kept quiet. These are just also the the leverages Regina could use against him if she is going to fight for her children and her freedom. But fighting somebody that knows this country system better than you are, my dear, Regina is still a baby. When it comes to where the husband is, she is still a child, right? Yes. So I just said that because he is very much aware that this particular thing his wife is doing is wrong, but he kept quiet, waiting for the day it is going to burst out. Then he is going to use it against him. What would have made Regina Daniels use something to destroy the windscreen of what's it called, their Ferrari at home? Obviously, it's something very triggering now. And they said the children, I think Moon is not feeling strong, and yes, and this whole thing is happening. Moon is not feeling strong, according to what Ned Nwoko wrote. That Moon is not feeling strong, and Regina Daniels don't even care about the child and all that. She's just out there doing her things and all that. Well, obviously, we have noticed that this is the method, or this is a strategy he uses, yes, when it comes to his wife trying to expose his domestic violence. I don't look and say this man will be like, who go the beat woman for house. I talk up, but who am I? Who am I to start saying things? Like, he would do his thing and then cover it up. That is just the honest truth there. But currently in this life, money rules the world, so I don't really blame anybody. Though he has the money, then he has to get, like, as we are speaking right now, I know there are tons of women on his DM telling them that how they are going to do better than Regina. That is just the honest truth. Well, I don't think these two are divorcing anytime soon, because yes, even if they do, Regina Daniels, I think, has a lot to lose, and Ned Nwoko also has a lot to lose. Ned Nwoko has been doing it with his wives from other countries, and he has been getting away with it. Currently, he is doing it with a Nigerian, and yes, a strong one at that. So he should be prepared, though, because what he's going to get is going to be bigger than what he's expecting. And yes, I heard that the last time he had this with his wife Shanti, he said he was going to take her to a rehab. Why? He locked her up in their house, or in one of the rooms in their house over there in ABJ for a long time. And now he is opting to take Regina Daniels to a rehab, right? A rehabilitation center. So he said she should choose where she wants to go for it. Is it that over there in Abuja, Asokoro, or outside the country? Oh, what a caring husband. What a caring husband. So currently, that is the matter at hand. Regina Daniels should go for a rehab, according to what he said. What led to is what we don't know. Because Regina, I know, I wouldn't vouch for her not to, be involving herself in things like smoke or that. Well, going for hard. And I hear say, and some of his wives, they take her, made they for last. And somebody that is married to somebody like this, she must obviously take something, so that whenever she's doing things with him, she wouldn't even look at his face, or just to get that young vibe in it. This lady was just 18 years when she ended her youth and got married to the husband. And yes, I love the fact that the husband allowed her to do the things she wanted to do. But at that initial stage that the whole thing was starting, he would have started correcting her. But no, he used it as a trap, waiting for the day she is going to retaliate, so that he is going to use it against her. You can see what is happening now. If you're doing something with somebody that is very, very intelligent, highly intelligent, you need to be very smart. That is just the honest truth. You need to play smart. Yes, my husband doesn't allow me to, own businesses on my name. Then get those businesses on your children's name. Like, do something for yourself. Even if you cannot do it to yourself directly, you do it to your children. Like, get something, get an apartment, get cars on their names and all that. Because of rainy days, or should I say dry season? Yes, this is her rainy days is when she was still living happily. Now this is her dry season. Everywhere go dry, eye go open, and the lifestyle he has exposed her to. Now only he go fit take care of that lifestyle. Nobody picking go on they suffer waiting he has established. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my video. I just hope that this whole thing gets resolved easily. They should stop blaming Regina Daniels. The mother misled her, and that is just it. And she got carried away. with the whole thing. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my video, and yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.